What's up, YouTube? Broke Investor back here, making a video for everyone. Hopefully you enjoy it. I know a video when I started off that I always looked into what different people thought, and those videos I was looking for was what apps are they using or what websites are they using. And again, this channel and my topics are mainly focused on dividend investing. So when I say my favorite apps or my favorite sites, this is in reference to dividend investing and dividend investing research and dividend paying stocks and all that jazz. So let's get right to it. This is in no particular order. Again, these are applications that you can get on your phone, your iPhone, etc., or just websites that, again, you could use on your phone. I know me, I'm always on the go. I don't have time. I don't even have a desktop at home, so I pretty much use my phone for everything. So all this it's either, again, an application or has like a mobile site that's easy to use on your phone. Most of you probably use a laptop, I'm sure, but it could be used on there as well. So let's get to it. Dividend.com. This is my go-to when I hear about a stock that's referenced that I never heard of, which is kind of rare nowadays, but I usually just go right to Dividend.com. Why? Well, right off the bat in the cover page, it spits out the payout ratio of the stock. It spits out the dividend yield. It tells you how much it pays per year, and it tells you how many years it has increased their dividend. That right there, those are some important things. I know I care about the payout ratio a lot. I also care about how often they increase it, along with starting yield. So it's all there. So right off the bat, I pull that up. If I see a payout ratio of 200%, I run away. Anyway, this is, again, a website that has like a type of mobile app. It's the NASDAQ website, NASDAQ.com. They have a dividend calendar. I'm sure you know that, but so you pull up a stock and it'll basically give you the history of the dividends that were paid along with the 4 dates. I know I track these dates on my monthly spreadsheet, the ex-dividend date, the declaration date, the payment date, and the record date. Yahoo Finance, that's an app, obviously. What do I use it for? I use it to just take a quick glance. I use it for news updates. I use it to see what the buy or sell rating is, just because I'm not into, I don't do selling, but I just want to see what the experts think. And I also sometimes use it just to get a summary on the company if I'm looking up a stock. So another one, dripinvesting.org. This is huge for beginners. A lot of people know about this. Sorry about that. A lot of people don't. And for those of you that don't, if you pull up this website, right on the top in the middle, there's a spreadsheet that's listed right there. You pull that spreadsheet up, it gives you basically everything you need on dividend paying stocks. And it talks about, all the dividend aristocrats, the ones that pay a dividend over the past 25 years or so. And it gives you a lot of information, the growth rate, things like that. You'll see. I'm telling you, pull up that website, pull up that spreadsheet, and you could just filter through. Okay, I want this industry, or I want this sector, or I only want to get paid these months. Things like that. Someone is offering it for free. That's all. It's a lot of work. Just look at it. It's amazing. And thank them. A million times over and over. Back to NASDAQ website. On the NASDAQ website, you can get the company balance sheet and an income statement. Obviously, those are two important things. I would recommend people start to get used to reading them and comparing them amongst, stocks, especially in the same sector, just to see how they compare, see how they do year over year. That matters. If you want a company that's going to pay you a dividend until the end of time, then they better have a good balance sheet. They better have good income, right? Learn to read it. Anyway, Seeking Alpha, again, a popular one. Everyone knows it. What do I use it for? I use it for, well, for those of you that don't, there's a lot of people that work there. I don't know if they get paid, or I guess they get paid, but they just write articles about different stocks, and it's their opinion. And when they write articles, there's tons of people who comment on the article. So what I use it for is just to get different feedback from different people about stocks. Because obviously there's only so much you can gather from Yahoo Finance, from CNBC, from Fox Business. You want to hear what real people think, you know? You can't really trust their opinion either, but it's just nice to hear what other people think that aren't getting paid. Obviously, one of my favorite apps is Robinhood. Robinhood is a brokerage account. They offer free everything. Free buys, free sells, free stock when you sign up. It's a great app. I love it. You could buy almost any stock. And I'd say it's one, I don't use M1. I don't use Stash, so I can't talk down on them, but I love Robinhood from day one. It's a great application. And they also have a website now. Never even seen it, but again, I don't have a desktop. So, Robinhood. Next, Morningstar. This is a website. And what do I use it for? Honestly, I use it to tell me the sector and industry that my stocks are in. Why? Did they get that opportunity to do? I decided to choose them. I have no idea. So I stick with them, and when I put my stocks together and I see if they're diversified, I use Morningstar. And I noticed there's some that label different sectors for different stocks, which is annoying, but I'm just keeping it consistent with one website's sector and industry ranking and labeling. Another thing I use Morningstar is to see competitors. You want to know the stocks you're investing in. You want to know who their competitors are. If they're, just to make sure that they're going to make it. You want them to make it throughout your lifetime, right? You're getting paid dividends forever. You want them to survive forever. You don't want a competitor that's going to buy them out or shut their doors down or destroy them. Another app, StockTwits. I used this a lot in the beginning. Now, it's just more annoying to me. But periodically, I'll just go in there to maybe share my opinion or see what people are saying. But honestly, I don't even like it anymore. I just put it on there because it got me into stocks in the beginning. Then until I realized how many idiots are on there. But I don't know. It's up to you. Last but not least, dividendhistory.org. What this is, similar to the NASDAQ dividend calendar, this basically lists the payment date and I think the ex-dividend date and the payment amount. Also, next to the payment amount, it'll rank it'll say how much it increased or decreased from the last payment, which is very important. You want to see what kind of raise you're getting from your dividend-paying stocks. So I use that one a lot, especially on my Instagram account when I share what stocks are paying and what their increases are. So anyway, those are basically all of the apps and the websites I use. Again, it's basic. It's good stuff. As a dividend investor, you focus on certain things. If you're a trader or whatnot, you're probably looking at a lot of different apps or websites. But again, I'm a dividend investor. I only invest in dividend-paying stocks. I want these dividend-paying stocks to pay me until I die, and then hopefully they continue to pay my children one day, and then they can live off those dividends. So I invest in stocks that I hope will live on and on and on forever. So these are the apps and websites that I use to make sure that does happen, and I'm making the right choices. Again, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm doing this for fun. So I'm just a wrestler, as you can see. And these are just my opinions. So if if you use any of these websites and apps, let me know in the comment section. If you use any others and you're a dividend investor, please share. I am curious. I'm always up for, finding new apps or websites that'll help me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share it, subscribe, All right, and last but not least, go to work. All right, have a good one.